right, well, headed up, or actually down. This is south on Wayne Road, and I'm testing out a new dash mount for my GoPro camera. So it's actually not mounted on the dash, it's mounted on the window. And I chose sort of a bad time to test it out because it's raining, so there's going to be the windshield wiper interrupting things. And it's not very light outside these days. It starts getting dark around 3 o'clock, it seems like. And I can't wait until the days get a little longer. I'm headed up to the shop to take care of a few things. And then come back home for the evening and then open up tomorrow. This is one of those stupid left turn things in Michigan, specifically in Wayne, and I'm probably going to miss it here because I'm in the wrong lane. To do the turnaround onto Michigan Avenue going west, I need to be in the right lane. So, oh well, I screwed that up. So instead we're going to go further south on Wayne Road under the rail bridge. This is a real historic section of town over there. This used to be what was called Monroe, as opposed to Wayne Road, and the rail went through, but before urban renewal, yeah, it was called something else. So this is we're going through an part of Wayne that I grew up in. Not so much so far in this direction, but well, heck, let's take a drive through the old neighborhood. Lived on Stellwagen, right across from Hoover School, 2 doors down from where my mother grew up at her parents' house, Roscoe and Cora Hedger. And we had moved from Westland, sort of Norwayne, at Somerset. Come on, man, let me turn. This is really boring video footage of me sitting here waiting for a chance to turn. Jesus, turn on your fucking lights. Okay, I think I'm finally getting a chance. Sorry for the motionless video footage. So, headed west on Annapolis now. And I'll turn down one of these streets. Probably, I don't know, 2nd Street. Now what's going on? They got the road narrowed down to nothing here. Oh, to 1 lane. Thank you for letting me through, sir. So, here's I think it's called JC Park on the left. And let's take a right down 2nd, knowing full well that there's a damn wall right in the way. If I was on my bike, I could easily go around it. But since I'm in a car, unless I want to hop the curb, I can't. So I was told that this wall was put in place to stop people from drag racing up and down 2nd Street back in the 50s or something, 50s, 60s. So whether that's true or not, I have only the word of the person who told me that. So let's turn here on 4th. And then we'll come up to the corner of Stellwagen, where the old school is. I guess I should stop at the stop sign. Hoover Elementary. I do remember before the school was here. I was really young, but visiting Grandma and Grandpa across the street. And I remember the construction when they started digging and stuff. It was a lot of fun to play around in the piles of dirt and rubble and things. But school's up there. So this is the corner where, let's see, we have the Locks lived in the house over here. The Sacketts, Grandma and Grandpa's place was right to the right here. There's that black maple that they planted. And then to the left, this playground, and they're doing something over there. They took the baseball diamond out. And then our place was to the right here. It's probably off camera at this point. But yeah, we lived right across the street from the baseball field. So when softball season was in full force, we got free entertainment just sitting right on the front porch. So we'll go up second here, take a left on Glover. There's a mentally challenged guy who lived over here, who would occasionally engage us smaller kids in, playing on the playground, and he was really rough because he was like a 35-year-old man and with a brain of a 4 or like 8 or 9-year-old, and so he was rough. Kind of scared to play with him. But I guess that's the old neighborhood. Let's turn here. Let's see, the Smiths lived up to the right here. T.K. Smith and his son, who were members of our church here on Courier. And up to the right here on Stellwagen down towards Howe Road. We had not quite yet, but up just past the next intersection, we had the Hammonds. Tony and his sister and their parents, who were members of our church as well. Right over here to the right. And then to the left, we've got new houses being built where the park used to be. So I kind of missed the park, but honestly, there's a huge park up front, down over there. Whether they need two parks, playground sort of things in that close of proximity or not is anybody's guess. And, maybe it's excessive. Maybe if they bring in new housing revenue, it'll bring in more tax dollars. This makes me nervous. I can't see what's coming at me from the left, and okay, whoa. I'm hearing a noise from my undercarriage at certain times when I've got the steering wheel turned, and it concerns me a bit. It's not like a loud noise or anything, but it is a noise. I should have my mechanic friend have a peek under there. I've replaced the entire front end of this thing, so it's baffling as to what could possibly be wrong under there. So the Little Caesars that I worked at to the left, one of my first paying jobs there at Howe and Annapolis. And then we're coming up to, now I'm starting to realize that I'm going in the opposite direction of the shop. But, oh well. Maybe I could turn at Forest and show you where I got my teeth knocked out in a Little League. So there's this baseball field over there where we would play Little League games. And me and my brother, we're not the best baseball players. We sucked. Or I did, at least. John was better than me. But they put us in out of courtesy, and I'd play right field. And every once in a while, I would connect with the ball and knock it out of the, out of the park. But not very often. But I was called in to catch. Scott Belleville was pitching.